Hey guys, it has been a while since I've recorded a video, and I was in the process of doing my hair, and I thought, nah, that's why most of it is just tied to the back. Just because I didn't feel, I thought, okay, let me curl it or straighten it or something, but nah, didn't feel like it. If you're wondering, why is she wearing black lipstick and is her eyeliner so thick and why is she wearing black? Like, because I like the color black. Honestly, if I had the energy, I would wear black every day and have my makeup like this every day. Fun fact, I spent probably about 20 minutes scrubbing my eyelids and they are burning like hell because you see those lines on the top there? It's fun to have hooded eyes, you know? I was doing the liner and if you know, you know, the line got thicker and thicker and I just kept rolling with it. I just kept rolling with it and then I closed my eye too early and there was this huge line on my one eye, so I thought, okay, you know what, maybe I can just say it was a style. So I tried making it on the other eye like that as well, and then it made my eyes feel really sticky and I didn't like that. So I don't have my micellar water. Yay, still need to get that. And I thought, okay, let me just use my makeup wipes, which usually is a struggle to get eye makeup off. And that's why my eyes are burning. So these lines, they're new. They're new. They weren't there. They were not there before. And now they're back. So that's why I hate wearing liner. I mean, it looks cool on pictures and things, and yeah, but oh, it pisses me off. It really does. But anyways, I'm sure you can notice as I've been speaking, I don't have braces on anymore. So freaking happy about that. I'm so happy. It's been 4 years to get to this point. So happy. It feels weird. A lot of people say that, well, I had my bottom braces removed first because it had been like 3 years, we did nothing to them. So I said, well, let's just take them off. And it felt weird at first because you feel as if your teeth are a little slimy. And I'm sure that word probably makes it sound weird, but it feels odd because you're so used to feeling the metal in your mouth that it does kind of feel slimy. But then when I got my top braces removed, it, how can I explain? Basically, when you get braces, it pushes your mouth out a little bit. So your mouth starts to rest where it is. And then when the braces are removed, you no longer have that metal pushing against your mouth. So you feel like there's like a gap between your teeth and your lips, if that makes sense. So I had to get used to that. And I mean, it's fine now. It was a while ago, but oh, it felt so weird the day I had them removed. I also had my piercings changed to hoops, but they're still busy healing. They're still busy healing because the people that did them, well, not actually did them, the people that changed my piercings for me actually kind of hurt the skin a bit because they forced it and they were not healed enough for that. So, you know, it's always a struggle. It's a struggle. I just felt like recording videos because I miss it. I really miss recording, and I'm watching my videos go by every week, and like obviously there's things that are happening in my life that I want to talk about. So if you see the previously recorded ones and you see like today's one, you're gonna notice, okay, some of them were pre-recorded, some not. But I think when I did the two videos addressing some haters, and then I think I did a motivational talk or something. Those two weren't pre-recorded because you can see my hair was done. I actually felt like doing my hair. I think in all the pre-recorded videos my hair was not done because I didn't feel like it. I felt like recording, but I just didn't feel like doing my hair. And the reason behind that is because my hair was way too short, because I the story is so funny to me. It was funny to me then, it's funny to me now. It pisses me off because my hair was long, but the reason why I cut my hair was I was in a relationship. Gosh, when was this? This video is recorded in 2024. You know how hard it is to freaking open my eyes because of these lines. Do you know how hard it fudge? Anyways, it's now 2024. This didn't happen in 2023. It was 2022. Ah, my eyes. Anyways, it was 2022. I wanna say end of November, I think. And I was in a relationship, like an on and off relationship, and it's so funny. It's so fun. Look, to me it's funny because what I said might happen actually happened. Which is, it sucks. Look, it already sucks when I'm watching movies or series and I'm like, maybe that's gonna happen, or that's gonna happen, or that's gonna happen. And then it freaking happens. And then people ask me like, have you watched this film? I'm like, no, but I get it right. So I hate when it happens in real life, because I was dating this guy that was gonna go study overseas, and I had like this feeling. I was like, okay, shit's gonna go down, and not in a good way, like when he goes overseas. And lo and behold, yes, shit went down. But there's a whole video of that. I think that was the first video of 2024 that I uploaded. I had like this gut feeling something was gonna go wrong, and mental health, all those things, was not in a good space. So I cut my hair, and of course I'm not a stylist, so I cut it skew and had to get it fixed. And then the hairdresser I went to have it fixed, they screwed it up too. Yay! So I go to a different hairstylist. So by the time I went to them, my hair was so short I couldn't even freaking tie it. It was so short. It was so short, I didn't even want to show my hair. I was that disgusted by how short it was. And as it was growing, it got to that phase where it's awkward. It's like you can kind of tie it, but it doesn't look that fun when it's loose. And even though it's short, it takes so damn long to style it. Yeah. So that's why I didn't have my hair styled in those videos, because I didn't want to show it. I didn't want to acknowledge it. I didn't want to feel like it's there. I just wanted to be like, okay, whatever. Just record videos, let it go on, whatever, it doesn't matter. And that's why you'll see the hair's tied in all those videos. I saw that in one of my one of my YouTube shorts, which are, I know my YouTube shorts are like basically my TikToks, because I don't really know what to record for YouTube shorts, okay? And the TikToks I've been taking so far, y'all have been loving it, so it's gonna keep going. I just noticed in one of them, someone commented, and I think it was like supposed to be mean or something. Look, for me, it takes a lot to make me mad. So, this person commented saying that I look bald. And it's not the first time I heard that. When I normally have my hair tied, and some people go like, "Oh, you look a little bit bald." So I don't know if it was supposed to be an insult or something, but then I commented on it and I was like, I know, right? I don't know, it was funny. So yeah, tried doing my hair today, but I mean, I could just go and curl it right now. I just seriously don't feel like it. I had such a battle with my eyeliner, and I feel like for as many videos as I'm gonna record today, my eyes are gonna keep burning because of these bitches on my eyes. And then if I hurt myself by wiping it again, applying concealer again, I might lose my eyes. We don't want that to happen. But yeah, I have had a lot of things happen recently that I want to talk about. That I thought, you know what? I'll just the pre-recorded videos, I'll do them again. But damn, I just have so much to talk about. I just have so much to talk about. Like how I mentioned now, having my braces removed, it has been the best. Still freaking terrified to eat an apple like a normal person. So terrified. So terrified. And I know there's a bunch of people that have had their braces removed that still say they also feel the same way. And I don't have like a retainer in my mouth, like a permanent retainer. I don't have those. And I mean, I know some people say, well, then why don't you? Because people normally get that after they have braces. Like, oh, I know they do. But I didn't exactly trust the people that did my braces, because when I had the retainer in at my bottom teeth, they were going crooked. So yeah, no. So I I didn't have a great experience with my braces at all. I did not. I've had so many appointments where a sharp thing goes into my gum, or it goes into my lip, or one time my top lip was pressed so hard down that it also got mixed up with some sort of chemical that they were spraying on my teeth when I think they were cleaning or something, that it formed an ulcer. Trust me, I've been through a lot. I had a wire that was not put in correctly, and I'm usually like, cleaning my teeth. And I was cleaning my bottom teeth, and I don't know what you call it. One of the thin little fiber thingies, whatever. There's about 2 under the tongue, very thin, and one of them got stuck on this wire, and it was not fun. It was not fun at all. I was panicking because I thought, if this thing makes my tongue bleed, like, bitch, if you lose your tongue, you're freaking dead. There's not like, oh, you can give me another tongue. No. If I lost that, I'd be dead. So I didn't know what the hell was caught on this thing. Could have been my tongue. Could have been whatever, like, under my tongue. But I thought it was actually my tongue. I didn't know it was just a piece underneath. I wouldn't have panicked as much. But I was panicking. My mother was panicking. Hell, I'm sure even God and everyone was panicking because we didn't know what the heck was going on. And I had to like gently press to get my tongue off of it, and it actually ripped a piece of that fiber off my tongue. So memories. Memories, I'm telling you. So much has happened. Let me think. I am now almost finished with my second year in my studies. And for those that are new to my channel, I have videos where I talk about university where they took me for a joke. But the joke is on them in the end because they weren't going to get rid of me without a fight. Basically, I applied for BA, which is Bachelor of Arts, which is a huge faculty where you can do all kinds of things. You can do English, French, German, Mandarin, you can do philosophy, sociology. Like, there's so many things that you can do. So when you say Bachelor of Arts, you don't necessarily mean like art, like creative arts, and like you can do that, but it's not mainly that, if I say it in that way. Because whenever I meet someone and they ask me what I'm doing and I say, oh, I'm busy studying Bachelor of Arts, they go, oh wow, what art are you doing? And I'm like, oh, it's not really art, it's arts and humanities. Then I have to explain the whole thing. So at this point I feel like I should put it in my notes app and then just copy and paste because I have to explain it all the time. But yeah, I applied to go there and they just wouldn't let me, said that it was full. So they said, okay, either you take BCom General, do that for a year, and then if you pass it, you can change or go study somewhere else. So it's like, okay, cool. I did the BCom General. It sucked. Okay, I am not someone who loves math. And this wasn't even normal math. This was like advanced math. It was strange. The strangest shit I've ever done. Strange. Very strange. Okay. And I was like, yeah, I'm not a fan of this. No. Everything else was fine. I loved doing, and of course, our dog has to say hello. I loved doing, I think it was called academic literacy for business and then academic literacy for commerce. I can't even remember what we did. I just know I loved it. It probably had something to do with just writing paragraphs on things or something, but I'm someone that loves theoretical work, so that explains why I loved it. I mean, I write my own books on Wattpad, and I mean, I've been writing ever since I learned how to read and write, so maybe that's just why I enjoyed it. I mean, economics was fine. I mean, I did it at high school, so it wasn't entirely new to me. So it wasn't a big, like, oh gosh, what is this? No, it was fine. Business was cool, but I feel like it doesn't matter what you're studying, it highly relies on what your lecturer is like. Because if your lecturer, I wouldn't say if they're not passionate about it, if they don't know how to properly, what is the word? If they don't know how to help students properly understand the content of what they're teaching, then you're in a shit spot there, because then you're gonna struggle. And unless you have like a tutor, and not a tutor that they normally assign for campus, I mean like an actual full-on tutor that can help you every single day, unless you have that and like extra classes and stuff, you're kind of screwed. Yeah, so kind of, in a way, luckily for me, this was during the pandemic, so all my stuff was online. I kind of miss that. Then I did that, passed the year. They couldn't believe that I was changing my course because I did so well. And I was like, I did well. Yeah. You screwed up my mental health too. Yeah, not coming back. And then I applied like they said, and again they said to me, it's too full. We can't have you do this. You have to do something else. And then you can, once you pass that, you can change again. So I had now changed from the BCom faculty to the education faculty, and a couple months into it, we had to start doing like our teaching practicals. So in the beginning of the year, it's just observation. You're just observing the teacher do their thing, how they interact with the kids or the teenagers or whatever grade you were doing. And then maybe now and then you'll help with a lesson or so. And then towards the end of the years where you're actually doing practicals, where you're actually teaching. But during the teaching practicals with observation, one, I was freaking sick. For those of you who don't know, who haven't watched my videos, I get severe abdominal spasms, and it's worsened by the cold. And one, it was in winter time. Two, those classes were freaking cold. And three, they had to keep the door open. And some windows open. So it wasn't exactly the best case scenario for me to be in, because my iron was also very low. It was just not a good time for me to be in the outdoors, let me just say that. So I couldn't fully focus. And the teacher, bless her heart, she was so kind. She being a mom herself, she saw it more from a mom perspective than a teacher perspective. And she said to me, like, if there's anything you need, and when usually people say, like, would you like a pain tablet? I don't normally take pain medication because it doesn't always stay down. And for those who know, throwing up any medication is way worse. It's way worse. You might as well just be in pain, because when you throw up medication, you're throwing up that chemicals. And it burns, baby, it burns. If you ever taken a shot of whiskey, if you ever had your first ginger beer straight up, like chugged, yeah, it burns. You might as well be chugging acid. It's not fun. So I couldn't focus, and it didn't feel right, because I knew I wasn't passionate about what I was studying. I wasn't... Look, I hated school. So it's not that I hate teachers. I don't. I had some amazing teachers. I had some crap teachers. That's how life works. You can't get everything perfect. There's always a good and the bad. But I don't have the patience to be a teacher, because I didn't necessarily hate the teachers. I hated the students. I hated the students because everyone was so full of themselves and starting drama. And I get it, it's high school. Everyone in high school is drama. But why? Who has the time for that? Look, there's people in university that also do the same things, that starts drama. I have lost so many friends that I've made at university over stupid ass drama. So yeah, it's not just high school. But I didn't particularly like the students, and I knew primary school, I hated primary school because I didn't like the students. Because it was just like bullies, people trying to sleep with each other. Like in primary school, you're in freaking primary school. You don't even know what 10 times 12 is, and y'all are trying to... It doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense to me. And if you're confused by what I mean by that, I was in grade 5, okay? I didn't even know how babies were made, okay? I was still, even though I was in grade 5, I still had that perception that a stork would now bring it, and then it somehow lands up. Look, if you played Sims, and I played Sims, you see the people get into the bed, right? You see the hearts, what, but you don't know what the freak is happening. It just does this. You don't know what's happening. And it's called woohoo. You think woohoo. You don't know what it means, right? I mean, you're a kid. Where you gonna go? Oh, woohoo means no. Unless you're like a super genius or something. Or you know too much. And then the baby just appears. That's how, I think that was Sims 2. The baby just appears in its thing. So, I didn't know how the hell babies were made. But these people did in grade 5. They probably knew it in grade 4 too. Oh my. Anyway, as the point of my argument is, I just didn't like the students because they were always catching on their own weird stuff, and I just wanted to pass so I could leave. That was my concern. Pass so you can go. That was my concern. And I had experienced a lot of teachers that were not passionate about teaching, that you could see they didn't want to be there. They were pissed off, they were moody, they were dramatic. I mean, we love the teachers that had to complain about their love lives. Thank you so much for complaining about your love lives. It took the whole period away. We got to just sit there and daydream. Thank you. But some of the teachers that did that, it ruins your experience and you don't feel like you're learning much. I mean, I had 5 different math teachers in about 3 years, and maybe 5 or 6 physics teachers in about 3 years. So I didn't feel like I fully grasped what I was learning because everyone teaches differently, and those were practical subjects. So everyone teaches it differently. I mean, we had a teacher that said it's not pi, it's p, because that's the Greek way of saying it. And I was like, okay, but we're in English class. And of course, you know, had the biggest mouth. But it was horrible. So I didn't want to be the person or the teacher, that the students look at and go, I hated school because of that one, you know? So I felt it wasn't right to do that I was with little kids. I actually miss them so much. They were so naughty, but they were so sweet, and they were so kind, and it was amazing. But as sweet as they were, I knew I wasn't passionate about teaching. I couldn't do that to them, and that's when I realized, no, I can't do this. And the tutors were making it quite shit. Let's just say that. Let's not use any other word. Let's put it in a nice way. Shit. They were making it horrible. Okay? So, I mean, we had a tutor that was threatening to get us expelled because we couldn't all attend the tutorials. Meanwhile, this was like just coming out of lockdown quarantine time, so you had to be vaccinated to be at the campus, and there was a lot of people that were not vaccinated because of their own beliefs, of religious beliefs, of their own, you can't just say to someone, do this and be there, if they believe like their religion doesn't allow for them to do certain things. You can't hold that against them. So I got in trouble for defending those people, because I think only about 4 people showed up or something. But everyone was like interacting on the WhatsApp group. But this tutor was so angry that no one was coming in, was threatening to have us expelled, or just, I don't know what they call it at university. But they were threatening to have us kicked out and all that things because we wouldn't show up. And one of my classmates and I were defending them, saying that they have religious beliefs and they have beliefs that they should not get vaccinated because of so and so. And this tutor started verbally attacking us. Started verbally attacking us and saying that we will specifically be reported because we are smart mouths and we think we know all and all those things. And when that was also happening, I was like, at least if I was passionate about this whole course, I could put up with your bullshit, but you're just giving me another reason to leave. You're just giving me another reason to be like, bye. So yeah, I left that, and then when I left the faculty, my health went like down. So that entire year, I was battling health issues every freaking day. Uh, that was in 2022. So I was battling health issues left and right, battling relationship issues left and right, going in and out of hospital. It was not a good time. It was not a good time. And I reapplied for BA, say May of that year. And we had heard absolutely nothing. And it's still pulling on my eyes. Ugh. And we had heard nothing that year until January. The next year we went, and they said to us, oh no, they couldn't let you in because it was full. And I'm like, really? You couldn't freaking tell me that? You've had like since May? And then when we went and what did we do? It was so crazy. They said no for my application, and then they were like, you can appeal. So I think I appealed, and then they said no, and then we went in to find out why. And when they found out, they were like, no, because you can't change faculties more than once. And nowhere was this communicated to us. We were just told, no, pass the year, do it again. Pass the year, do it again. Until they showed us the rules and it said, oh no, yeah, it states. And we said, but this is not what you told us. And they were like, oh, but who would have told you then? Because we wouldn't have told you. We would have said that this is the rule. And we were like, no, you guys told us we can do this again. And they were like, no, we never would have. And long story short, I got into the course because my appeal that was rejected got reviewed and then accepted. So I got back in. Yay! So I'm in my second year, almost done. And it's been a great year so far. I really enjoy it. I tend to overwork myself, which is not good. I just get really passionate about getting my work done that I sometimes prioritize it over my mental health, which is not good. It's not good to do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Your mental health comes first. And explain it to your tutors, explain it to your lecturers, and if they can't see what's up, I don't know, print out a document about mental health and slap it in their face. I don't know, maybe it will help. And yeah, there's been a bunch of dating stories that has been happening. I can't tell you how many times random exes of mine have been trying to get back together with me. So when they say they always come back, that's true. Believe the people who says that, because these people always come back. It's like whack-a-mole over here. You hit the one, the other one pops up. Like, you're an ex for a reason. Thank you for the, what was the meme? There was a meme I loved when I was small. You're an ex, thank you for the experience, but our time together has expired. Something like that. But it makes sense. My eyes are freaking sore. Oh my gosh, it's gone darker. Like every time I look up like this, it gets stuck. And then when I look down, it's like that. Letting go of something sticky. Oh my word. But I think I'm going to talk about the dating experiences and stuff in the next video, because this video has gone on for quite some time. And I have talked about quite a few things. But I think I'm going to do my dating story times in another video. Because boy, is it juicy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye guys.